Welcome to the audiobook of New Social Studies, Grade 10. Unit 9, Lesson 3, page number 364. Nepal's role in the United Nations. Introduction. The United Nations is an intergovernmental organization established on 24th October 1945 AD to promote international cooperation. There are 193 member countries in the UN. Nepal attempted to take the membership of the UN through Nepal's embassy in Britain in 1947 AD. The application of Nepal for admission to membership in the United Nations was submitted on 13th February 1949 AD. A draft resolution was submitted by the representative of China concerning the application of Nepal for membership in the United Nations. Though 9 members, including 4 permanent members of Security Council, voted for the membership of Nepal to UN, Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, a permanent member of United Nations Security Council vetoed, so Nepal could not get membership of United Nations at that time. Nepal became the member of United Nations 6 years later on 14th December 1955. Nepal has been working with the UN in the maintenance of international peace and security through her continuous participation in the UN peacekeeping operations since 1958 AD. Let's study Nepal's role in the UN. Nepal's role in the United Nations. A. Participation in peacekeeping. Nepal has been participating in the peacekeeping mission of the UN continuously after obtaining the membership of the UN. Nepal participated in the UN peacekeeping force as an observer in 1958 AD and has been sending troops as a part of peacekeeping force since the first mission of UNIFIL, UNIFIL, United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon in 1978 AD. Nepal Police, Nepal Army, and Armed Police Force are working in UN peacekeeping mission in various countries like Haiti, Liberia, Chad, Sudan, Burundi, etc. Nepal is the 7th largest peacekeeping contributor to the UN. UN peacekeepers provide security and the political and peace-building support to help countries transform from conflict to peace. B. Representation in the UN system. Nepal was elected in the UN Security Council as a non-permanent member in 1969-70 AD and 1988-89 AD for 2 years. Likewise, Nepal's representative Kulchandra Gautam was appointed as the Deputy Secretary General of the UN. Nepal was elected as the Vice Chairperson of the UN General Assembly in 1958, 1968, 1970, 1974, 1975, 1983, 1984, 1988, and 2001 AD. Nepal has assumed the responsibility of the Vice Chair of Executive Board of the United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF, for the 2016-2018 terms. 2016 to 2018 terms. In the ongoing 70th session, Nepal's permanent representative Durga Prasad Bhattarai is the chairperson of 5th Committee, one of the 6 main committees to look after administrative and budgetary issues of the United Nations. Nepal has been elected as a member of the UNESCO Executive Board. C. Advocacy for justice. Nepal had opposed openly when Soviet army interfered in Hungary in 1956 AD. Nepal had worked in the Special Committee regarding color discrimination, appealing to pressurize against the color discrimination of Britain in South Africa. Nepal raised voice against the attack on Egypt in 1956 AD. Nepal opposed the attack of Israel on Arab. Nepal has been raising the voice in the UN for reasonable right of landlocked and LDCs. D. Support for disarmament. Nepal has signed in the treaties to stop the experiment and manufacturing of atomic weapons. Nepal has also been playing an active role for disarmament. E. Non-alignment. Nepal has adopted non-aligned foreign policy based on the principle of Panchashila, non-interference, non-violence, non-aggression, peaceful coexistence, and respect for sovereign equality and territorial integrity. As a member of non-aligned movement, Nepal is actively participating in its activities and has not taken the side of any group or country when they involve in the war or conflict. F. Active in the UN. As a member of the UN, Nepal has signed in the resolution, treaties, declaration, and commitments of the UN and its specialized agencies and has implemented them in the country. Nepal always initiates to eradicate imperialism and end colonialism and oppose to expansionism, neo-colonialism, intervention, etc. The Constitution of Nepal is also guided by the UN Charter. Buddha Jayanti is observed as a peace day by the United Nations. The UN has also played a vital role in Nepal's development, conflict management, democracy, and peace. United Nations mission to Nepal, UNMIN, a temporary political mission was established in Nepal by the UN to assist in the peace process. The role played by the UN in the armed settlement after 10 years long armed insurgency, election of constituent assembly, integration of Maoist combatant, etc. was highly considerable. Activities, page number 366. Number 1. Meet a Nepal army personnel who has returned from the peacekeeping mission and ask what activities did he or she do in the mission. Then present in the class. 2. Make inquiries about the help of the UN for the establishment of peace in Nepal. Present your findings in the class. Exercise. Very short answer questions. Number 1. When did Nepal become a member of the UN? Number 2. What is peacekeeping force? Number 3. Name any 4 countries where Nepal has deployed its troops as a peacekeeping force. Short answer questions. Number 1. Discuss about the roles played by Nepal in the UN. 2. Are you satisfied about the role of Nepal in the UN? Present your opinion in points. Number 3. Mention the effort of Nepal to obtain the membership of the UN. 4. Present your views about the role of the UN towards the rights and welfare of the landlocked countries. Community work. Sometimes questions are raised about the peacekeeping force of Nepal. Is it good to send our peacekeeping force to other countries? Consult with seniors who are related to security agencies and prepare a report. This is the end of Unit 9, Lesson 3, page number 366. This podcast is dedicated to visually impaired students. So if you know anybody who needs this book to listen and learn, please share the link and also please subscribe the channel. Thank you and all the best.